taken at the moment, so please leave your message after the tone.
My name's Olivia. I have recently qualified as a mental health nurse. Mental health has been a theme that's been quite prominent in my life, and it made a lot of sense to me to choose a career in that field, something that is always changing, with people that need as much from you as you can possibly give. When both the people in a relationship have mental health problems or, a serious mental illness, they experience all the problems that any average couple will face, arguing over doing the dishes or if they can cover the rent this month. Except you have to consider that these problems might also be amplified.
My name is Millie, I'm 20 years old and I'm currently a student at Solent University. So between the ages of 11 and 15, I was quite badly bullied, and that's had an effect on my confidence and particularly my self-esteem in more recent years. And then towards the end of the bullying, I actually met a really nice girl who we became like soul sisters, we were completely inseparable. And then when I was 17, she sadly passed away. And then shortly after that, I was diagnosed with depression.
My name's Molly Potter, I'm 20 and I study English literature at the University of Southampton. The mental health struggle that I face is general anxiety disorder, which I was diagnosed with at my last uni, which I dropped out of last year before coming to Southampton.
And these things can put a massive strain on a relationship. If one party in the relationship has a mental health problem, let alone if both people do, it can be very hard to support another person when you also need that really intense support.
The hardest bit I found when being in a relationship was actually telling my boyfriend about the issues I was facing. So before we were together, we were friends for quite a long time, and I never told him. So when it came to having to tell him that I was going through all these issues, I was really worried that his opinion would change on me, it would put him off me, or he wouldn't trust me because I never told him before.
But saying that doesn't mean that this is a problem that every couple that both experience mental health problems will come across. Some people find that level of support from another person really, really helpful, especially when that person can genuinely fully understand you.
Ben's helped me by just sort of always being there, because it's nice to know you can have someone to talk to, because sometimes when you have anxiety and other mental health struggles, you sometimes feel like you can't talk to your parents or your friends because you don't want to sort of burden them, especially parents. You don't want them to worry about you. So to have a boyfriend who is there for you, that you can talk to because they love you and they're not going to worry, don't feel like you're going to worry them like your parents, is really, really helpful, because it means you can talk to them about anything.
There's a lot to be said for looking after yourself before looking after other people, and I completely appreciate why that might be more important for someone than holding a relationship down while they're experiencing certain issues.
I've very recently become single, but at the same time I don't find it hard being single with mental health issues, because if you meet someone in a club and they buy you a drink, you don't have to tell them anything. At the end of the night, I'm going to be going home with my friends, I'm probably never going to see them again.
Dating while you have a mental health problem is not something I would necessarily discourage nor encourage, personally, just because I don't feel like I have any say in the matter. I feel like people will make their own personal decisions, and you have to have a certain amount of trust in someone that they're making the right decision for them. And if it becomes very blatant that this is not the case, you can just offer your support and signpost them to the right places so that you know that they're getting the right care that they need.
I do think our relationships changed because of my anxiety. I feel as if it sounds very cliche, but I feel as if it has got more mature in a way, because we've been together since we were 16, so we were kids pretty much when we got together, and this sort of it was a very adult issue dealing with mental health and anxiety and things that come with that, and he's coped really well and adapting to it and making sure he understands what can trigger me and what he can do to help it. So I think it's very much matured in that sense, into more adult sort of issues.
That everybody deserves love and everyone deserves to be as supported as possible by the people around them. And if that is a healthy relationship that is supporting you and building you up in every aspect of your life, including your mental health, I don't see why anyone would want that to stop happening.
I definitely wouldn't have coped as well without Ben, because he very much gave me the confidence to reapply to unis after I dropped out of my last one, because after I left Kent, my last uni, I sort of felt I was just a useless dropout and that no other universities would want me and there was no point reapplying. But he always said to me no, you can do it, you have got the confidence to do it, you just need to find it again, you need to find yourself again. And if I hadn't have had Ben alongside obviously my family and my friends telling me that, I don't think I would have been able to regain the confidence in myself to be able to reapply and start again and do what I really want to do.
But I do hope for the future that in terms of everyone and mental health in society, that it's going to be taught more in schools and it's going to be less of like a taboo subject and something that people are more open about talking about, and then the stigma and the negative connotations of having a mental health issue will hopefully kind of like relax and not be as prominent.
If you need support with your mental health because you feel like it's affecting you or it's possibly affecting relationships that are in your life, I really, really urge you to make an appointment with your GP. Other organisations that I think are really, really great are also Mind and Rethink.